Imagine a city built for millions, skyscrapers reaching for the clouds, massive shopping malls, and pristine highways, all perfectly designed, yet completely empty. No cars, no shops, no people, just the sound of the wind whistling through hollow concrete. This isn't a movie set. It's the reality of modern China. But these ghost cities aren't just a failure of planning. They are a $52 trillion warning to the rest of the world. Welcome to Finance Unfolded. Today, we reveal how the largest real estate bubble in history is about to pop, why your home might be next. If you want to understand what this means for the global economy and your own finances, stick around. We're diving deep into the story that mainstream media isn't telling you. You won't want to miss this. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights. For decades, the world looked at China's rapid urbanization as an economic miracle. But under the surface, this miracle was fueled by a lethal cocktail of debt. Giants like Evergrande operated on a simple yet terrifying principle: use the money from pre-sold apartments to start new projects, rather than finishing the ones people already paid for. It was a classic Ponzi scheme built with bricks. But here is the human cost they don't show you in the brochures. In China, the stock market is volatile, and the currency is tightly controlled. This made real estate the only trusted bank for the middle class, representing over 70% of total household wealth. When this bank collapsed, hope died with it. Quick fact break. We are now seeing the rise of mortgage strikes. Imagine thousands of families who poured their life savings into ghost apartments, simply refusing to pay their debts to banks that sold them illusions. This isn't just a financial crash. It's a massive act of financial civil disobedience. When the people realize the asset they are paying for doesn't exist, the entire social contract begins to shred. China's foundation isn't just cracking, it's dissolving. The ghost cities are the ultimate proof of a wealth mirage. We've been conditioned to believe that real estate only goes up. But a house is only an asset if there is a living, breathing human willing to buy or rent it. In China, there are currently enough empty units to house 65 million people in an entire nation of ghosts. But don't look away, because the financialization of housing is a global contagion. In cities like Toronto, London, and Sydney, we are seeing the same ghost wealth sky-high valuations, driven by cheap debt rather than local salaries. Just like in China, housing has been transformed from a human right into a speculative tool for the elite. Look at the house prices in your neighborhood. Do they reflect what a local worker can actually afford, or are they inflated by a global bubble? Let me know in the comments. Are you living in a real market, or just a slower version of the Chinese collapse? How do you protect yourself when the world's biggest asset class begins to crumble? Before we proceed, a clear disclaimer. I'm a financial investigator, not a financial advisor. This is a study of risk management in a collapsing global market. 1. The utility audit. If you own real estate, it must have functional value. Can it produce cash flow from local jobs today? If its value depends entirely on the next greater fool buying it for more, you are holding a speculative hot potato. 2. Cash flow is king. In a bubble, equity can vanish in a week. BAT, cash flow, money in your pocket every month, is your life support. 3. Liquid sovereignty. China proves that putting 70% of your wealth into one asset class is financial suicide. Move into assets that aren't tied to the construction industry. This means physical gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Only digital asset that can't be demolished by a government or a failing developer. The ghost cities prove that you can print money, but you can't print value. An empty building is just an expensive tombstone for your savings. China's ghost cities are a haunting vision of a debt-fueled engine running completely out of gas. But as these towers crumble in the east, a new and perhaps more dangerous threat is rising in the west. While local families are being priced out of the market, institutional giants like BlackRock are stepping in, buying up the remaining real assets. Are they simply saving the market, or are they preparing to become the new feudal lords in a world where you will own nothing? Tell me in the comments. Do you think the housing market in your country is a bubble? Or is this time different? To understand the empire waiting to pick up the pieces of this collapse, you must watch our deep dive on the BlackRock empire on your screen right now. The puzzle pieces are clicking into place. Keep your eyes on the money and your hands on your assets. I'll see you in the next investigation.